Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello and welcome if you're new here. I am Taylor. This week's What's for Dinner is a collab with Mandy from Mandy in the Making. Most of y'all probably already know her. Her channel is great. She does DIY stuff, shop with me's, grocery hauls, and of course, what's for dinners. She's so sweet, so I hope you guys will go on over to her channel if you haven't checked her out. It'll be linked in the description box down below and up in the cards. Tonight is Friday, and we are going to be cooking on the grill. I have a pork tenderloin back here that I'm going to season up with a rub and then put it back in the fridge for a couple hours. And then I also have some chicken breasts because we have a charcoal grill. I like to cook a bunch of meat. That way we're getting our money's worth out of our charcoal. And then we'll have the leftovers either for lunch or dinner another night. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing so that I can get this put back in the fridge. Okay, so here's the pork tenderloin, and I'm just going to add a bunch of this applewood rub from McCormick. I actually found this at Dollar Tree, and it's going to be our first time trying it, so hopefully it turns out good. It does smell really good.
Let me smell it.
And then for the chicken breasts that I have over here, I'm just going to season them with this garlic and herb seasoning and probably put a little bit of olive oil in there too. Okay, here's our dinner for tonight. So we've got the pork tenderloin, and then we made some corn, and we're just having it with some applesauce. I didn't feel like cooking anything else in the kitchen. I was going to make some mac and cheese, but I decided not to. So just pork tenderloin, corn, and applesauce. Good?
Okay.
The pork tenderloin on the grill is really, really good. It is Sunday. Last night was Saturday, and we actually went out to dinner with Andy's dad, and we had pizza. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of that, but I forgot to pull out my phone and take a picture when we were there. But tonight is Sunday, and we are going to have that chicken that we made on the grill on Friday, and we're all probably going to have it a little bit different. I think I'm going to do a chicken salad. The kids are actually going to have quesadillas, and I think Andy said he's going to have a grilled chicken sandwich. So I'm going to show you what I put together for me and the kids. Okay, and here is dinner for me and the kids. As you saw, I had some romaine noodles, some cucumber, some tomato, some cheddar cheese, or was it Colby Jack? I think it's Colby Jack. Yeah, Colby Jack cheese, and then the chicken, some ranch dressing, and then I like to use these chow mein noodles instead of croutons on my salad. So that's what I'm having. And then the kids have leftover corn on the cob, the chicken in their chicken and cheese quesadillas. Lily has some of these tomatoes. These I picked up at Aldi. They're Nature's Sweet Summer Combination Pack tomatoes. I tasted them. They are really good, super sweet, and delicious. So I would recommend those. And then Elijah doesn't like tomatoes, so he's got a little bit of a salad, corn, and his chicken and quesadilla. And that is dinner for Sunday. It's Monday, and tonight for dinner we are going to be having meatballs, and I'm actually trying a new recipe for meatballs in my air fryer, so that sounds pretty fun to make. And I'm actually doing the whole like cook once, eat twice, because tomorrow we're going to the pool, and I know I'm going to want something super quick and easy when we get home. So tonight we'll have spaghetti and meatballs, and tomorrow we'll have meatball subs. So let me show you guys what we're going to need. So I found this recipe on Pinterest, and it's from Hip to Save. So for this you need 2 pounds of ground beef, some Parmesan cheese. It says minced onion, but I'm just going to do onion powder. Got some minced garlic, parsley, Worcestershire sauce, 2 eggs, and then some salt and pepper. And I hate mixing meat by hand. I don't know about you, but I like to do it in my KitchenAid. I don't do it too fast. I just let it mix it till it's combined, and then I will roll it out. But just trying to mix it all together. Ever since I got my KitchenAid, just using it has been easier. So I'm gonna add everything in there, mix it up, and then I'm gonna roll them into about 2-inch, maybe a touch smaller balls. And I'm going to preheat my air fryer to 350 and then we'll pop them in there. I almost forgot to mention that you also need some panko breadcrumbs. They're supposed to be Italian seasoned. I just have plain, so I'm going to add in some plain panko and then also some Italian seasoning. Okay, my air fryer is preheated and it says to put them in here in one single layer where they're not touching. So I think I'm gonna be able to fit about 9 in here, which means I'm probably gonna have to do 3 batches of these. I need a bigger air fryer, guys. I've been thinking about it. I love this Kasori one and I'm thinking about upping to the 5.8 quart one. Because you have 9 meatballs in there, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 meatballs left. So I'll have to do 3 batches. I'm going to sit this in there at 350 for about 15 minutes. It says to start checking it at 12 to see if they're done. Okay, the first batch of meatballs is done. It took right at 14 minutes. I cut this one open. You can see it's perfectly cooked. They're nice and juicy. I won't use the M word because I know a lot of people hate that word, but yeah, they're nice and juicy still. I put the other batch in there. I'm not going to do it in 3. I just kind of overcrowded them. They're kind of touching, so maybe it might take a little bit longer to cook. We'll see. I wanted to see how it would do with the 13 in there instead of 9, so we'll see. Okay, dinner is done. These are the meatballs. They cooked pretty well. Same amount of time for the batch with more. They were touching when they were in there. It was like jam-packed with those 13, and I checked them halfway through, and you know, they shrink because the grease like drips off of them and they shrivel up a little bit. So I just kind of separated them about halfway through so they didn't stick together, because they were kind of sticking together because, you know, they had that cheese in there, so they were kind of forming together. But it all worked out. They are all separated. Please don't do that. So here is my plate. I ended up making a little bit of zucchini noodles for myself. So that's in there on top of some of the other pasta, which is a veggie pasta. That's why they're like orange. So we have that. It's the Kroger brand. We've never tried it. This will be our first time trying it. It should be good. We've had the ronzoni veggie pasta before. And then I just, And then I just made some like garlic toast with some bread, and it has butter and garlic powder on it. And Lily started eating her food. So they have she calls it shaker cheese. They like this more than this, so that's what they have on theirs. And they just have their meatball cut up and the toast. And then Andy's not home, but I went ahead and made his plate for when he does get home. And that is what's for dinner for Monday. It's Tuesday, and as I said yesterday, we would be doing the whole cook once, eat twice. We had a ton of meatballs left over, so tonight I made myself a meatball sub, and the kids are just having leftover spaghetti and meatballs. I'm really thankful that I thought out the meal plan and did that, because today we did spend quite a bit of time at the pool, and we are all just worn out. So I'm going to show you our plates. Okay, so here is mine. I just have a hoagie roll from Kroger, some mozzarella cheese, and 3 of the meatballs from yesterday. And then I made some crispy rounds to go on the side. And then for the kids, it's the same thing as yesterday: spaghetti, meatballs, Parmesan cheese, and then I made some little garlic toast with the hoagie rolls. So that is what they're having. And we still have all of these meatballs left. This thing is pretty much full. Andy will probably have 3 of them on his sandwich, and then enough for us to have lunch again tomorrow. And that is dinner for Tuesday. This night is Wednesday. I'm starting off dinner by making a sauce for baked mac and cheese. In my pan, I've melted 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of flour and cooking that for 1 minute. Then I'm adding in 2 cups of milk, salt, pepper, and paprika. I'm going to bring that to a simmer, stirring frequently. In a separate pot, I'm boiling some elbow noodles. Once the milk comes to a simmer, I'm going to stir in 2 cups of cheese. I did cheddar and Colby Jack. I'm going to stir that until it's all combined. Then I'm going to pour the sauce over the noodles in a baking dish. Stir and top with bacon. I cooked this on 350 degrees for 25 minutes, and then I put it on broil for the last 2 minutes. Next, I'm going to put together the tuna patties. I have a video for this recipe that I will link down below. The only difference is tonight I will be trying them in the air fryer. For this, you'll need 2 eggs, 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour, Worcestershire sauce, Old Bay, salt and pepper, and 4 cans of drained tuna. We're going to mix all that together really well and form into 8 patties. Since this was my first time trying these in the air fryer, I did each batch at a different temperature. The first one's at 350 and the second one's at 400. Both turned out good, but we preferred the ones cooked at 400 because they were crispier. Okay, everything is done. We've got the salmon patties. I ended up cooking the first 4 on 350 for a total of 8 minutes, and I did not flip them, and that's one of them, and that's one of them. I don't know if you can tell that those ones are slightly lighter in color than the other ones. These ones I cooked on 400 for 8 minutes, and then I flipped them over and did them for another 2 minutes on 400. The bottom looks weird because it's like the grate from the air fryer. I will leave a little note on the screen and let you guys know how we like them. And then there, of course, is the delicious looking and smelling mac and cheese. And then we've just got some green beans. I'm out of my 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's, so it's just chicken bouillon and some garlic and herb Mrs. Dash and some pepper. And those are the kids' plates. And that is what's for dinner for Wednesday. It's Thursday, and it's actually Thursday afternoon, and I'm not here to share with you dinner for Thursday. Usually I would include Thursday's dinner, and I was planning on making a delicious Greek-style sheet pan dinner. So you'll just have to come back next week and see that because I am not cooking it tonight. I got a phone call from my uncle this morning, and some of my family is here from Wisconsin. So we're going to be going out to dinner with them. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget that this was a collab with Mandy from Mandy in the Making. Please make sure you go check her out if you haven't already. I love her. I love her videos. And if you came over from Mandy's channel, thank you so much for coming over and watching my video and making it all the way to the end. If you like these videos, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!